Hello, welcome to Switched On. Paul speaking, and can have another look at RBI Baseball 20. Had a quick sneak preview of this the other day, a quick first look. So thank you to everybody that's had a watch and commented on that. Really appreciated. We're going to have a bit of a deeper dive into the gameplay today. So I thought the best way to do that would be to start a franchise mode, because I know a lot of people are interested in those. There is a roster update available as of today, which is the 19th of March. So these roster updates will come quickly. I'm just going to pick a random team, because I usually pick the A's. So let's pick somebody different. We'll go with the Houston Astros. Quite a handy pick by the look of it. Contact 99, speed 99, power 91. So that will do me. You get these options at the start of a franchise. You can turn injuries on and off. Trades, whether they're restricted, loose or strict. And usual season length from 52, 81, 162 games. Doesn't really matter, we'll go with 52. So we play one game a series. One of the reasons I like doing a franchise is that you can save mid-game. So anybody that's asked me that, yes, you can save mid-game. Turn the game off, carry on at another time. So have a quick look around some of the options before we get into the game. We've got the team stats. So here's your starting roster. You can change that around. Stats about league leaders. So hitting and pitching stats. And you can choose to sort them by league if you want to. Settings here. Again, those settings that we set at the start for injuries and trades. Somebody's asking if there's legends in the game. Indeed there are here under the free agents. We've got free agents. That's us on the left here, but we've got free agents over this side. We can press ZR to get legends that from pre-1993. And then legends, or what they're calling classics, from post-1993. So Matt Cain, Franco. Don't know. I'm, not massively up to date with the baseball. None of those names immediately jumped out. Isringhausen, isn't he in the athletics side? He was in Moneyball, wasn't he? But yeah, so there are some legends, what they call legends and classics. We've got the reserves. You can trade players. Trading was quite easy last year. Just basically propose a trade, and the AI normally accepted it. Got a schedule, so you can sim games from here, so you can sim up to dates if you want to get through the schedule quicker. But let's jump into a game. So we're up against the Los Angeles Angels. Looks like we're going to have Verlander on the mound. Different uniforms as usual. Oh, I love that old Houston uniform. We'll go with the standard uniforms. A starting lineup, we'll have Verlander on the mound, as I say. Zach Greinke as backup in the rotation. Won't worry too much about a starting lineup. We'll just get into a game. Been playing around a little bit with this one, so what I'm going to do is show you how you can switch to the classic controls if you find the modern timing controls a little bit tricky, which they can be. Also talk a little bit more about the pitching and how you should focus on your confidence pitches. Somebody again did pick that up in the comments. I was really, the first video was really just a flick around the game. Wasn't really taking too much notice of the mechanics and stuff. It was just to basically show you how it all ran and everything. So we'll be looking more at the pitching mechanics and how sort of confidence plays a part in how you do your best pitches. Let's get out to the ballpark. So these little cutscenes are a lot smoother now. I'm going to break this up into a series of videos, probably keep them short. It's probably be like maximum of 10 minutes for this one. So let's get the first pitch out there. So you can see here, these are the pitches that Verlander's got available. He's got the four-seam fastball, slider, curveball, and a changeup. You can see the bar graph of confidence there. So four-seam fastball, he's pretty much really confident with that. Good quality pitch as well. Slider, really confident and great quality. So that's kind of his go-to pitch. Curveball, again, quite confident, good quality. And then the changeup, not quite as confident and not quite as good quality. So as you'd expect, pitcher quality of Verlander, has got a few really good pitches in his arsenal. So we're going to start this one off with a little slider and see if we can the first pitch away, and we pitch a strike as Listella takes that first pitch. So we're going with a curveball. That confidence and quality will affect how much the reticle moves, and they Listella smacks it over the fence for a ground rule double. Gets him onto second base. So it's not a great start for Verlander. Catches the bottom of the strike zone now. So we're going to go back to that slider. Can't tempt Mike Trout with that one. High fastball, which he takes out to centre field, and again that dodgy collision detection that we see in RBI called it out of nowhere. So Justin Upton up to the plate. Needs to be careful with this good quality starting lineup from the Angels. Trying to tempt Upton on the outside. Holding down the B button to build up power in that pitch. You see the little bar graph moving around the outside of the reticle. That will cost you stamina. If you press the R button here, you can bring up Verlander's stats, and you can see on the right hand side his stamina bar, that blue bar. See if we can tempt. Oh, again we do, just as it towers off there. And again we'll look to the outside for Upton with that slider. It's going to get down for a hit, and they're going to get the first run home. A couple of settings I've changed, you may notice. I'm going to go back and change them probably just to give you a different view, but we're currently using the reticle. I'm going to re-pick that pitch because the slider is kind of losing confidence in it. The confidence, sorry, I keep jumping around, but the confidence does change pretty quickly. If you get hit for a pitch, your confidence will drop quite a lot. Going back to the reticle, when it's in the outfield, it's just it's a moving reticle, so it moves with the ball. You can have a static reticle that just shows exactly where it's going to land, which is kind of easier. I was just testing around with those. And well fielded by Jose Altuve. So you see, like, you know, keep an eye on those confidence bars as I pick my pitches. See the slider already has lost some confidence, but the quality's gone up. So you really need to focus on what pitch you're confident at. If you throw a pitch that you're not too confident with, that wasn't well fielded, you can get hit quite badly. Albert Pujols up for the Angels. Quality batting lineup they've got. Just catching the top of the strike zone. Already losing some confidence with my off-speed pitches as they're getting hit. Attempt to Pujols into one now. See if we can get him on the inside with this slider. Oh, it's not ideal, is it? And they're going to get another one home. I think they're panicking in the outfield. And we managed to hold them at third. Bases are loaded. Can try a pick off. Just to hold the runners without. Right, we've got good confidence in this. Fastball gets the strike. Now the reticle was moving quite a lot there for that slider. We've still lost confidence in the slider. Nice crowd this year, like that sort of 3D animated crowd. Does look a bit rough up close. The resolution's quite low. You can see behind the backstop there. But you know, generally when the ball's in the air, it looks quite nice as a stadium. So we're getting a little bit more confidence in this fastball, and you can see the reticle's pretty solid. But we get hit out. That'll be another run. Angels put 2 on the board with 2 outs. And we need to get out of this situation without too much more damage pretty quickly. Catch the bottom corner of the strike zone. Just gonna mix this one up. Ooh, that was a close one. The curveball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Need to really make sure that we're picking good pitches. We're going to try this change up. The quality of it's dropped.
That's a ball.
And Just misses the bottom of the strike zone. We'll try and go high and inside with a fastball. And again, it's a ball. 3-1. In danger here. This is going to have to go over the plate. And this might not be pretty. Change up. Larruped into the outfield. Over the fences. That was the danger. Awful pitching that left the situation at bases loaded and 3-1. And there you see the home run cutscene as the Angels put 4 on the board and take an early 6-0 lead. Not great for Verlander. He's look at the confidence in that changeup. You see, as I was saying, how quickly it changes. That confidence was like 4 and a bit bars. Get hit over the fence, and his confidence is just shot to pieces in that changeup because that was the ball that got hit for the grand slam. So quite a dynamic system. I'm not sure how realistic it is. I don't know if you'd sort of lose all confidence in it. I guess you would. Probably, especially in an arcade game, I'd probably prefer dynamic changes like that than it sort of just dribbling down, and it doesn't really make much difference. So anyway, we finally get the Angels out of a 6-run inning. Not ideal. So, up to the plate, we have Springer. Trying to get a handle on his timing. Been practicing. Oh, that looked like a good hit. It's been pulled down the foul line. And that's a better hit, but that's probably going to be caught. Now, before we take the next hit, I'm going to show you some of the options that you can play around with the batting. Overall difficulty, probably should drop that to easy, but you know. Offense, the batting, we've got the modern standard here. You can have modern and aiming, which I'll put it on and show you next how that works. You can go back to classic, which if you remember from the other RBI games, just to let you move around the batter's box and just swing away without too much consequence. You can influence the hit a little bit with the D-pad, but basically it was just position your batter in the box and press the button to swing. Very arcadey. Classic with charge now you can do, which is the same sort of system. You can move around the box, but you can also hold down the button to get more power. I found that really difficult to do. So what we're trying, I'll show you the modern and aiming. And you can see now the power bar underneath. You can influence left and right to hit the ball. I'll leave that one as it's low and away. Ooh, it's just a bit high. Oh, and Altuve strikes out. Okay, so we're 2 down. Oh, I should have left that inside. It's really hard to read these pitches. Curveball catches me out there. I thought the timing was good, but it just slowed up. So, down to our last strike. And straight down the middle. Probably for the next round of batting, we'll switch to the classic mode as well. I'll show you that. So, Verlander still with no confidence in that change-up. We'll sit on that curveball if we can. Can't tempt the Stella to the outside. I believe it was Listella. Was it Listella that got the grand slam? Altuve fields it and getting easy out of first base. Also, if you leave a pitch, if you don't produce a pitch for some time, your confidence in it drops. So you have to kind of mix your pitches up. So we went back to the fastball there just to try and get Try and get the confidence ticking over. Trout at the plate at the moment. Can't tempt him into a low slider. Good quality in that pitch, so I think we'll sit on that a little bit. Try and again low and away. And this time we do get a swing and a miss. Let's go back to that fastball. See if we can get him on the inside. And we do get him on the inside. So 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Might have been a ball in there actually. Slider, we seem to be doing okay with that. Justin Upton.
Ball.
Fast runner at the plate. Quite good success with this inside fastball. Upton's wise to it. Sits on it. Oh, the change-up. See, because we've left the change-up, we haven't tried it since. We've got absolutely zero confidence in it now. So, I don't know. Quite a good system. I quite like it. Especially, as I say, the speed in which your confidence drops. We need to get a strike. And we do get a strike. So 2 strikes, 2 balls. And again, we'll go back to this high inside fastball that we seem to have a little bit of success with. And we do. So 3 up, 3 down for the Angels. Finally stem the tide of runs. We'll have one more round of batting just for now. And we will switch. Oh, maybe we'll do it after this one. Whoa, no, that's terrible. Come on. Right, gameplay options. Let's go to classic. See, moves the camera to this higher view, and you can move your batter around the box. I don't know. I was never a fan of this anyway. It's the whole point of asking for a better batting mechanic. We'll see Bregman out with this one. Oh, that was a decent enough connection. Probably going to be run out. So, I don't know. The point, I'd be loath to stick to classic because of asking so much for different mechanics and then for them to arrive and then just to go back to the classic mode. I don't know. It just feels a bit...
That's a ball.
Feels a bit cheap. Straight down the middle for Alvarez. Just to get on this one.
That's foul.
Pulled it to the foul area. Come on.
Foul.
And again, foul. At least we're cutting our timing down a little bit. The method of hitting with this...
Strike out.
Good pitch. Yeah, the determination of hitting is based on the pitch type, the location of the pitch,
Foul.
the batter's stats, apparently. So you can't do too much to influence where you're aiming.
Ball.
Way outside the strike zone. Good read from Gurriel.
That's a strike.
I'm getting caught with these curveballs. Heaney really pulling the string on those. Oh, and I thought that was okay. It was a good sinker. So again, 3 up, 3 down for Houston. Not had the best of starts so far. So coming to the 3rd innings. I think for now, we'll leave this one. Put it up for everybody to look at. I'm going to carry this on. It'll be a couple of videos to finish this full game. But I don't want to let this one drag on too long. Hopefully you've seen a few different things out. And I will get the next part up as soon as possible. Thanks very much for watching. Leave me a comment and a thumbs up below. And I will see you for the 2nd part of this in-game series of the Angels and the Astros next time. Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.